Robinson.
This guy is an absolutely electric talent. Can completely take over a game. Kyrie Irving able to be a facilitator, a scorer, and we know he doesn't duck the big moments.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's the Mavericks ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
A difficult matchup for them last year, with them losing both games to a team with a bad record.
Here's Bullock. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Wow, forceful finish by Mitchell Robinson. Love to see it. Why don't you flex right there, Mitchell?
Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. Now Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Here's Brunson. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Dallas calls time here. Now for the Knicks. What's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they could even develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Pass to McGee. .136 left in the first. Dallas again missing. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Randall. Holiday grabs the miss. Kicks it out to Hardaway. This one for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Pass to McGee. Left side, Hardaway. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
.43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Brunson. They swipe it. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. To the paint. That one's good. In.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from it's working.
With the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive. And the determined finisher. Nice.
They took their chance with letting him stay out there with so many early fouls, and they'll be paying for it the rest of the game.
It's good. McGee. That one falls. So he hits both of them. And the next possession here. Here's Randall. Oh, McGee with the block.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Holiday has the open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And that ties it up.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Luka Doncic, an all-star from the second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Alex. Thank you.
Mitchell Robinson feels like an old-school big team. This guy owns the tainted area. He's completely focused on finding those close-range opportunities to score it.
Outside Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. And stolen by Brunson. It's an even 3-on-3 break.
Wow, hard hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Irving for three. The Knicks with the rebound. Mitchell Robinson's focus on high percentage looks has given him record-setting efficiency goals.
It has in the abrupt and 2020 season and finished with a field percentage of 74%. That put him over Wilt Chamberlain's old record. I think that says it all.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort certainly won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
The score.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Here's Sims. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic on the wing. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game.
Get out of here.
Oh, Robinson with a block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Just 2 to shoot. Green for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Inside. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by Green.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's what he'd like to have back. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. That one doesn't drop, and it's Dallas the other way. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And he makes the first. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 11 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Dallas calls time here. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Pass to Hardaway. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here is Barrett. Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. 59 seconds left in the half. On the wing, Holiday. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Hardaway. Hardaway on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Randall. They double Randall. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And so it's New York with it. Hardaway into the lane. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
And the shot's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play.
And that concludes the first half.
25.
It's the Knicks
The Knicks.
up by 10. Stay with us, folks.